Where did you?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Vidisha Alexander Marshall. Welcome. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome as well. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you're clicking the bell so when I am uploading on YouTube, you are notified. Well, it is Good Friday, even though this video may not go up for another week or so. So I am going to bring you a makeup look, and this is by far my absolute favorite ride or die makeup. No matter where we go, particularly when we travel, I'm always bringing this makeup with me on trips. That's just how much I love this makeup. So I'm going to bring you my ride or die makeup look. It may look the same from some of my other makeup looks I've brought to you on the channel, but this is by far my absolute favorite. I am always packing this. When we went to Vegas last year, when we traveled to North Carolina for Thanksgiving, to spend time with the family for Thanksgiving, and we also did a retirement party for my sister-in-law while we were in North Carolina. This is the makeup I wear, and I mean, it's literally no stranger. Even when my husband and I take little mini trips to New Orleans, which we can't do that right now because of coronavirus, I'm always bringing this makeup with me. It's literally my staple look. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this look. I do have a few errands to run for Good Friday. My husband hadn't too long just left one of the few times he's off, but unfortunately he gotta go back to his job. He left something, so he's gone for the moment. So while he took off, I'm going to film this video for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. And as always, I have my handy dandy mirror with me. And we're going to try and do some traditions, even though it's not going to be the same the way it used to for Good Friday and Easter Sunday. I guess right now this is the new norm due to the coronavirus. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So for primer, I've always brought this primer to you guys. I've always told you guys this is my absolute favorite. I'm sad because I don't see it on the E.L.F website anymore, and it's my favorite primer. But this is the E.L.F makeup primer. I always bring this E.L.F makeup primer with me. Not this particular bottle. I cannot tell you how many tubes I've gone through this. I have gone through several tubes. At one point I was buying 2 tubes at a time, and that's how much I was going through it. But I don't see it on the website. I tried to look. I actually looked yesterday when we went to Target to see if they had it, and I didn't see it at all. So I'm like, oh, it's my favorite. I love it. But this is a very good mattifying primer. I'm so sad I don't see it no more. I want to say this may be $2 or $3. It was $2 or $3 if I remember correctly. It's been a minute. That's literally how many tubes I was buying. I was buying 2 tubes at a time, and that's how much I was going through it. But you know, I also use another primer from E.L.F. I've also bought with me on trips has been the E.L.F Poreless Putty Primer. I bought that with me to North Carolina. I did bring that one to North Carolina, but I want to say, if I remember, this is the primer I wore on Thanksgiving Day in North Carolina. This is my ride or die. That's my ride. That's my road dog. That's my road dog. I'm sorry to see my road dog go, but that's my road dog. I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many tubes of that primer I've gone through. I've gone through so many tubes of that E.L.F makeup primer, and it's very mattifying, very smoothing on the skin, and works very well with whatever foundation that you put on. I've tried that primer with both high-end and drugstore foundations. It's great. The foundation I'm going to wear today, this is another ride or die. It's been a while since I bought it on my channel. This is a ride or die. I have bought this foundation with me literally everywhere. It's the foundation I did not wear on Thanksgiving Day. I wore this foundation the day after Thanksgiving when we all went shopping. Was it the day after Thanksgiving? It was one of those days I put this foundation on. Oh my goodness. I wore this foundation I alternated with this foundation and another foundation while we were in Las Vegas. That's just how much this is another road dog. So the foundation I'm talking about, this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. The shade I am in is Chai. I had to shake it up to see whatever I had left because I believe I need another bottle because I don't believe I have much of this left. A lot of this products I'm using today that are my ride or die, I don't have very much of this left. I absolutely love everything. So I'm shaking this up because I know I need another one. I'm just gonna do what I can and just use it up. And I mean, I love this foundation. I love it. Love this foundation. This right here, yeah. I bring this foundation with me everywhere. I want to say if it wasn't another foundation I found I bring with me a lot to travel lately is also the Mented Cosmetics, their foundation stick. And I've also brought with me the Dose of Colors foundation. That Meet Your Hue foundation, oh, that's also another good one. But that Too Faced right there, that's my road dog. That is my road dog. I'm telling you. That's my road dog. I have worn that foundation to the Pelicans games. I've worn this foundation to Essence Festival. I've worn that foundation. I want to say I wore this foundation to the Saints game. I have worn that foundation so much. I have worn this foundation a lot, and I mean, it is a beautiful color. The shade I'm in is Chai. Chai is a great match. So if you're matching to me, the shade Chai in Too Faced, it's a dead ringer. And I know I need another bottle. Because you saw me, I had to shake it up. That's how much I love that foundation. I love that foundation. Y'all just don't know. I love that foundation. Absolutely love the foundation. So we got that pounced into the skin. Let me tell you, this makeup is such ride or die for me. I know my kids have said, again. I know my husband, he just looks, but he knows when I bring that with me or we travel, oh, he know that foundation coming with me. He know it's coming. Because that's my road dog. That's my road dog. You know what? I think I missed a spot. Let's see if I can get right there. Yeah, that's a little. Let me go ahead and put one more. And I usually don't do that with this Too Faced. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm not really into a full coverage foundation. I'm going to put one little speck right here because I missed out. Right there. Whoops. Now that's me that's dropping stuff. Usually it's my daughter. It's me this time. It is pretty quiet in here. Everybody's in their room. My husband had too long left. He had to go run a couple of errands right quick. I absolutely love this foundation. So next is concealer. I have mentioned this concealer on my channel. Y'all know this concealer, another road dog. Also, just like the foundation, I need another one. I'm almost out. So the concealer, my road dog concealer. It is the Fenty Beauty concealer. The shade I am in is 410. Y'all. Yeah, this another road dog. I also bring this concealer with me everywhere. This was the concealer I wore on Thanksgiving Day. This is the concealer I've worn to Essence Festival. I've worn this festival. I've worn this concealer to when we went to New Orleans. We had a little getaway. I wore this concealer. Where else? I know I brought this concealer with me when we went to North Carolina. I'm telling you, that's another road dog. That's another one. This is my absolute favorite concealer. Absolutely love this concealer. And as far as other primers, another primer I bring with me, if there's any high-end primer I will bring with me to travel, it will be the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I will bring that primer with me. But I use more so of the E.L.F. And I believe that's my daughter coming out of her room. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. She says that on YouTube. You see my car going, huh?
Yeah, I swear I was gonna go to it. But
He in it.
that's nice.
Yeah.
My kid was gone too.
Nope. Kendrick in the room.
Anyway, sleep till about 12 o'clock.
Well, anyway. Can I finish?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm doing another video.
yeah. Hey, YouTubers.
We got a few places to go, and she's wide awake because, yeah.
I should be awake.
But you are. This is my road dog makeup look I'm doing. My ride or die makeup. My absolute favorites. Y'all always see me with this makeup when we travel. Did you see I got the Fenty, I got the Too Faced, I got my E.L.F.
Oh, yeah.
I told y'all. She said, oh yeah. I'm almost out of Too Faced and that concealer. I'm almost out. I gotta get another one. Of both. I had to shake up the Too Faced. It's not much. I've used that foundation for what? Vendor events.
Everywhere.
Yes, I use that foundation all the time. When we travel, I always have that foundation. See, she can tell you, I use that foundation and concealer all the time. Another concealer I do wear a lot, it is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. I like that concealer, not the way I like that Fenty. That Fenty is, yeah, that's
The road dog.
the road dog. That's the road dog. That's the...
Are we going to the house though?
I told you that, yes!
All right, I'm another big stud.
Did I not tell you to bring your ID with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I finish?
Did I buy another big stud?
Okay, can I finish?
What one?
Huh?
Jamaican.
I told you, they don't have to be on the damn camera with this comedy they bringing you. I'm trying to do my road dog makeup look and then here these fools go.
Oh, do your teeth. Do your teeth. Do your teeth. What one?
Next. I don't know. I don't know with them two. I don't know. You pair my husband down there with them and Lord have mercy. Help me. Help me. For setting powder, for those of you that are new to my channel, I do set my face twice. This is why the label is gone off of this. I've traveled with this setting powder. I am talking about my Black Radiance True Complexion setting powder in banana. Yeah, it's gone. And as you can see, it's about empty. I have, again, the same places I have named. This is where this setting powder has gone. This and my other setting powders. Oh, yeah. Look at me. I'm dropping stuff. I'm being Miranda today. Dropping stuff. Huh? I don't know. Yeah, I've literally, y'all, dropped my lip gloss. Yes, I did. I dropped something. Yeah, they're being silly. Okay, so anyway. Ooh. Okay, they forgot I'm recording and I can hear them. Right. I told you, they don't have to be on the camera. They don't have to be on the camera with the comedy. See, Kendrick is steady talking. And I'm still doing a video here. Anyway. This is another Road Dog makeup I like to wear. And she's going in the room with her naked juice. There we go. All right. I'm telling you, I'm steady dropping stuff. I told you, I'm being another Miranda. I am literally being another Miranda. I am dropping stuff. That is just too crazy. So I absolutely love this setting powder. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely love this setting powder. And I don't bake for long, no more than 60 seconds. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to sweep this off. As my son, it creeps in. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. And I'm going to pat that in. Pat that into the skin. I'll rub it, or take it off rather, and see it mattifies my skin. And this setting powder goes really, really well with the foundation and concealer. It really does go in really, really good. Yeah. Okay, so for setting my face a second time, I am going in another Road Dog of mine. This is the Maybelline Fit Me setting powder in Deep. Love, love, love this setting powder. And just like the Black Radiance, I'm almost out. I'm almost out of just about everything in this video. I am almost out. That's how much I love this stuff. And I just put it and I buff it into my skin. There we go. Buff that in to the skin. Absolutely love that setting powder. I'm telling y'all. I bring this setting powder, these two setting powders, I bring with me everywhere. Another setting powder I do bring with me all over the place. It is the Fenty Beauty setting powder in Nutmeg. Yeah, that's another staple, another one. So for bronzer, a couple of things I bring with me for bronzing when I'm on trips. So this is one I definitely use. I want to say I use this bronzer every day in North Carolina. I want to say I use this every single day. It is the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Cocoa Naughty. I'm surprised they ain't saying that, but I wore this bronzer every day in North Carolina. Yep, there you go, Cocoa Naughty. I wore this bronzer every single day. I am not going to contour. Yeah, Cocoa Naughty. See, the FB is gone in this bronzer. That's how much I've used it. But I did wear this bronzer in North Carolina. I believe this is the bronzer I wore for New Year's, I think. I gotta look back in that video. I did do a get ready with me for New Year's Eve. I think this is it. I don't remember. It's also the day after I got my new car that my husband's now in right now. There we go. But I absolutely love this bronzer. This is by far a staple of mine. I need another bronzer. There we go. Got that into the skin really, really well. For blush, this blush is another favorite of mine. Man, I absolutely love this blush. And this brand to me is a little underrated. Y'all need to be, I love this blush. I wore this blush on Thanksgiving Day. For sure. I wore this blush on Thanksgiving Day in North Carolina. It is from Mented Cosmetics. It is their blush. The shade I have is Buried Away. It is a very, very deep burgundy shade. I love this blush, y'all. I love this blush. Love it. And all you need with this blush is just a little bit, because that is how much pigment this blush brings.
Hey, Mom. What you
That's the sound I'm hearing.
doing? Oh, yeah, that's my headphones.
Yeah, can you stop? Thank you. Told you. Ooh, I didn't mean to go overboard with that. You mean do that? There we go. Put a little more on here. There we go. I need to even it out a little bit. There we go. Don't you just love this blush? I love this blush. I love this blush. I love this blush. I love it. So for highlights, something else I bring with me all the time, and no matter where we are, I want to say I brought this highlight with me to Las Vegas, as well as North Carolina too. This is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter in Ginger Binge Moscow Mule. Love this. I have a whole, I done been dipping in this highlighter, and what I do, I just take it and I just go into both of them. Take off a little excess, I don't need that much. And just bring it out. It accents the blush very, very, very well. Yes. Absolutely love it. It just really brings perfect accent to this Mented blush. It really does. And I also put a little bit on my nose. Haha, love it. I'm telling you, out. Ooh. Y'all need to get, y'all gotta get with the program. Next, eyeshadow. I'm just gonna have to take a pause. Let me sit up for this eyeshadow palette. Let me tell y'all something about this eyeshadow palette. I've talked about this eyeshadow palette time and time again. This is an eyeshadow palette when we travel. This is the only eyeshadow palette I bring with me. It doesn't matter where we go. I only bring this eyeshadow palette because with this eyeshadow palette, you can create so many looks. I am more of the simple girl. I don't need a whole bunch of eyeshadow. If I want to create a halo eye, which is one of those times when I really want to amp up my eyes a little bit, I'll do a halo eye with this particular eyeshadow palette. This is a very well put together eyeshadow palette. I am so sad it is limited edition. Ooh, I do not know how many YouTubers love this eyeshadow palette. This is by far my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette. I gotta have it, gotta have it, gotta have it, gotta have it. The eyeshadow palette I am absolutely raving about. It is the Jackie Aina collab with ABH. This is the only eyeshadow palette I bring with me when I travel. When we went to Vegas, this was the only eyeshadow palette I wore. When we went to North Carolina, this was the only eyeshadow palette I wore. Essence Festival, this was the only eyeshadow palette I wore. This is the only eyeshadow palette I bring with me when we travel. I do not pack a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. This is the only one I bring. This is held. This is the eyeshadow palette. They need to do a repeat of this eyeshadow palette because yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let me tell you how dirty my eyeshadow palette It is so, I use this eyeshadow palette so much, it is a mess. That is how much I use this eyeshadow palette. I love this eyeshadow palette. I am going to go in with the two shades I wear so much in this eyeshadow palette. You can create so many looks with this eyeshadow palette. So in my crease, since I'm going simple because my lip is going to be a nude lip with my other Road Dogs. So for my crease, I am going to go in with the shade Edges. I have a hole in edges, a deep hole in edges. That's how much I use this eyeshadow palette. It is by far my absolute favorite eyeshadow palette. The pigment, the color, the gradient, the everything with this eyeshadow palette, it is beautiful. And I'm not just saying that because I love Jackie Aina. Y'all, this is a beautiful eyeshadow palette. It is a great eyeshadow palette for work. It is a great eyeshadow palette for after 5. It is a great eyeshadow palette for anything. I wore this eyeshadow palette in Las Vegas when we went to see the Cirque du Soleil show, the Michael Jackson Cirque du Soleil show. I wore this eyeshadow palette. I wore this eyeshadow palette on Thanksgiving Day in North Carolina. And I'm always digging into edges. Look at the color. Look at this. You can build these colors up. This, oh my goodness. If I had to compare another eyeshadow palette, of course, other than mine from Vam Cosmetics, it would only be 2 other eyeshadow palettes I would bring with me. That is the Shayla collab with Colourpop, her first collab, the Perception eyeshadow palette. That's an eyeshadow palette I still rock. Another eyeshadow palette, he has now since come out with some new eyeshadows, which I will be doing an update on his brand. That is Artist Couture. When he came out with that Midnight Maven palette, that is another eyeshadow palette that is absolutely great. If you want to go drugstore, other than Colourpop, Colourpop is more drugstore. CoverGirl has some very good eyeshadow palettes. I would definitely say CoverGirl. Also E.L.F. E.L.F. also has some really good eyeshadow palettes. But as far as my Road Dog, this Jackie Aina palette, yes, I'm always going into this eyeshadow palette. Always, always, always. All right, so the shade I'm going to put on my lid, this is another favorite of mine. It's another favorite. It's another favorite. It is the shade Zam. It is a pressed glitter, but I use a brush. And I also have a hole in Zam. That is how much I use Zam. Oh, and I mean, I got a hole in one side of the palette. I got a hole. I'm almost literally with this shimmer, I'm almost at pan. That is how much I use this pressed glitter. I'm almost at pan. And for me, these two shades together, it to me is a perfect combination. Just have to be very, very careful with the glitter because it's really a pressed glitter. But I like to glide it on because I don't want, it's like you want to give just enough sheen, but you don't want that full-on pop. And for me, Zam does that. And what I do is I pat the brush into the shade and I definitely flick off excess because I don't want the full-on boom glitter. I just want just enough to say, oh, she had a little shimmer on. Zam. And like I said, it is a pressed glitter, but I prefer to glide it on. And again, it gives the perfect effect. Time for me to eat. There we go. So I'm done with that. I believe this is on sale on ABH's website for $31. Check it out. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Now I'm going to go back with this brush that I put edges on, and I'm going to combine the two. And it's like giving just the right amount of sheen. Hail to the queen. Jackie Aina did that with that palette, I'm telling you. Next, I'm going to set my face. Yeah. I have so many setting sprays that I like. It's really only 2 setting sprays I travel with. For Thanksgiving, I only used 1 setting spray. And that setting spray has also become a road dog of mine, along with this setting spray in my hand. The one that's in my hand, it is the E.L.F. Illuminating Misted Set setting spray. I'm going to use the last of it. I have a second one right here. My other road dog setting spray, it is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Again, it's just like this one to the nub, but also with that one, I have another one in the back, because between those 2 setting sprays, I use them a lot. Yep, there's that. This is actually going in the garbage now. And probably if I use that last of that Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray, yeah, that's going to go in the garbage too. But just like this E.L.F., I have another Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray in the back as well, still in the box. That is how much I use those setting sprays. And when it comes to setting sprays like that, I will literally buy and just up and just keep extra on the side. That's how much I absolutely love it. So next is mascara. Also another one. I need another one. This girl here. So this is also another road dog of mine. This will be the only mascara I bring with me. It is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. The other mascara I do travel with a lot, it is the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. That one is also a really, really good mascara. I'm using the last of it. I ain't got none now. I started to pick one up yesterday and I ain't pick it up. I ain't get it. Look, I'm literally... Oh, like literally I'm using the last of it. I don't have no more.
What is my name with your car?
You are so loud. That's not the only car we have in the yard. This is so funny, y'all.
Don't tell me that.
That's not the only car in the yard. I got his keys.
Oh my nose right.
Oh Lord. I don't know what's up with my kids, and they don't like taking my husband's truck. This girl is literally dancing in front of me. Oh. Y'all need to see this girl. Oh. She's doing everything she can. When is he coming back with your car? That's not the only car in the yard. I don't know what's up. They don't like taking his truck. And it's not like my husband has a super old truck. It's not. It's a story with that truck. Lord, it's a story with that truck.
My deodorant in that truck.
You want to use mine?
My deodorant in that truck.
Again, there's a story with my husband's truck. Lord, that is too funny. But yeah, this is my dang. I I got a little bit left. Like, I absolutely love this mascara, y'all. And it's not expensive at all. This is drugstore. It's L'Oreal. So I got to get another one of these. Literally everything I have here, I need to get another one. I'm hoping they still have more Jackie Aina palettes. I love the Jackie Aina palette. All right, last but not least, lip. This another road. This, I can't tell you. When y'all see this, y'all gonna be like, that's a damn shame. This is, oh my, this, I'm so speechless. I can't really say. This is just road dog one. This just, it's right up there with my Jackie Aina palette, my Too Faced Born This Way, my Fenty. I bring this combination with me everywhere. I will literally wear this lip combination every day when we travel. I wore this lip combination on Thanksgiving Day. I wore this lip combination, when did I wear this? In Vegas. I wore this lip combination at Essence Festival. We did an overnight in New Orleans. Uh-oh, let me hurry up. I got a few minutes left. This is the Shayla collab with Colourpop, her BFF4 lip pencil. Yeah, it's way big. This is my road dog right here. I love this lip pencil. I line with this, and I blot. Oh my God, I love this. I need another one. I need another one, y'all. I need another one. I need another one. And then I'll top it again. We're going to stick with Shayla collab with Colourpop in the shade Drippin. Oh my God. Y'all. I would use Drippin. Oh my God. This is my road dog. Oh my goodness. When I do my next Get Ready With Me, I'm going to tell y'all the story of my kids and my husband's truck. It's too funny, y'all. It's too funny. Oh my goodness. See this lip combination right here? See this? See this? Look. See this? Yes. Look, I'm still dropping stuff. And I blot. Y'all. Yeah, look at this. Look. And then I'll top it with a little Neat Freak. Also, Shayla collab with Colourpop. I'll top it with a little bit of Neat Freak on top to get like a little extra. Y'all, this it. This is my road dog look. Here it is, guys. This is the final look. My absolute favorite road dog makeup. So, I hope you like this look. I will put everything in the bottom of the description box that I used. So, again, final look and hopefully 40 plus club approved. So, with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.